There comes a moment in every person's life when something clicks deep inside, when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the fear of change, when you realize that the life you are living right now is not the life you were born for. This is that moment. This is your wake-up call. You are not reading or listening to this by accident. Life is speaking to you right now, telling you it is time to rise. It is time to break the limit you have built around yourself. It is time to stop waiting for a miracle and become one. Every single human being has two versions inside. One is the version controlled by fear, doubt, laziness, and excuses. The other is the version of power, potential, courage, and greatness. The question is, which one are you feeding every day? Every time you give in to procrastination, every time you let fear decide for you, you are feeding the weaker version of yourself. But every time you take a step forward, when it is hard, every time you show up, when you do not feel like it, you are feeding your power, your strength, your true self. You were not born to live an average life. You were not born to just pay bills and die. You were born to create, to build, to lead, to love, to grow. But the world will never hand you greatness. You have to claim it with your effort, your sweat, your persistence. You have to believe that you deserve more, and then work for it every single day. Because success is not something that happens overnight, it is something you build piece by piece, moment by moment, choice by choice. When you wake up in the morning, you are given a gift, a fresh 24 hours. How you use them will shape your destiny. Most people waste them scrolling, dreaming, complaining, but not you, not anymore. From today, your mornings become sacred time, your hours become the building blocks of your future. Because if you truly want to change your life, you must change your habits. Success does not come from what you do once, it comes from what you do consistently. Think about this, your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either be your greatest weapon or your greatest prison. The thoughts you repeat every day become your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions create your results. So, if you keep telling yourself you are not good enough, you will live that story forever. But if you start speaking life into your mind, if you tell yourself I can, I will, I must, you begin to create a new reality. Your brain starts finding ways to make it true. That is the magic of belief. Every legend, every champion, every self-made success started as an ordinary person who decided not to give up. They had fears, they had doubts, they had failures. But they did not stop, they kept pushing. When nobody believed in them, they kept moving. When life tried to break them, and that is what made them unstoppable. It is not talent, it is not luck, it is persistence, it is discipline, it is belief. Your dreams will test you, they will demand your time, your patience, your courage. They will make you feel lonely at times. But remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, not comfort. If you want to shine, you must be willing to go through the fire, to fight the battles that others avoid, and to believe in yourself when no one else does. You have everything inside you to change your life. You have the strength to rise above your past, the wisdom to learn from your pain, and the power to create a new story. But you must make a decision right now to never again settle for less than you deserve. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. The perfect moment is now. The perfect time is today, and the perfect person to change your life is you. This is your turning point. This is where you stop dreaming and start doing. This is where you stop wishing and start becoming the person you are meant to be. The world is waiting for you to step up to your greatness, to show your power, to live your truth. This is your moment to change your life forever. The truth is, your life will never change until you take full responsibility for it. As long as you blame your circumstances, your family, your past, or your luck, you give away your power. But the moment you decide that everything in your life is a result of your own choices, that is the moment you become free, because now you have the power to choose differently, to think differently, to act differently, and to create a different future. No one is coming to save you. No one will hand you the life you dream about, and that is not something to be sad about. It is something to be proud of, because it means you have the power to create it with your own hands, with your own discipline, with your own vision. It means you do not have to wait for permission. You just have to begin. It means the story of your life is still being written and you hold the pen. You must understand that change does not happen when it is easy. It happens when you push yourself beyond what feels comfortable. When you go for that extra mile, when you stay focused even when everything in you wants to quit. Every time you break your own limits, you grow stronger. You build a new version of yourself, one that no longer settles, one that refuses to accept mediocrity, one that knows deep down that greatness is your birthright. There will be days when you feel tired and broken, when you question whether it is worth it, when nothing seems to be working, and those are the moments that define you. Anyone can stay motivated when life feels good, but real strength is built when you keep going, even in silence, even in pain, even when no one is watching. That is where champions are made, in the unseen hours, in the quiet battles, in the moments when your only support is your own belief. Look around you. Every person who ever achieved something extraordinary was once a dreamer who dared to start. They did not wait for the right resources, they created them. They did not wait for opportunities, they made them. They did not let fear decide for them, they used it as fuel for their fire. They turned every setback into a lesson, every rejection into redirection, every failure into a stepping stone toward their success. That is what you must do too, because failure is not the end, it is feedback, it is a sign that you are trying, that you are growing, that you are alive. You cannot become great by avoiding pain. Greatness is built through struggle, through effort, through consistency. It is built when you wake up every day and do the work even when you do not feel like it. It is built when you keep your promises to yourself, when you show up, when you said you would, when you refuse to let your emotions control your actions. Remember, the mind will always try to keep you safe. It will whisper that it is okay to rest a little longer, that you can start tomorrow, that you do not need to push so hard. But that voice is not your truth. That is fear disguising itself as comfort. Do not listen to it. Every time you ignore that voice and take action anyway, you are rewriting your identity. You are proving to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses. One day, you will look back and realize that every late night, every struggle, every sacrifice was worth it. Because it shaped you into the person you were always meant to become. It taught you to trust yourself, to believe in your journey, to know that you can face anything and rise from it stronger than before. You are not too late and you are not too early. You are exactly where you need to be, but you must move now. Because time does not wait for anyone. Your dreams are waiting. Your potential is waiting. Your future self is waiting for you to step into your power. So, from this moment, make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will no longer settle for less. Promise that you will chase your dreams even when it is hard. Promise that you will believe in yourself even when others doubt you. Promise that you will never give up, because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to the person you could become. You owe it to the life you were born to live. This is not just another motivational speech. This is your reminder that you are capable of more than you can imagine. The power to change your life forever is already within you. All you have to do is decide to use it. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Start today and never look back. Your new life begins the moment you decide to take control. This is your time, this is your life, and it will change forever.